Ang panty sa kalaman Tasya.
Terence Crawford becomes part of Manny Pacquiao training camp, where he assists with both strategy and conditioning as Pacquiao gets ready for the upcoming bout against Floyd Mayweather.
Pride of the Philippines, hailing from Sarangani Province. He has defeated 8 current Hall of Famers inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He is the 8th Division World Champion. Please welcome back to the sport of boxing, the legend Manny Pacquiao!
Great job. Good day.
The boxers who were once strong opponents and whose fight supporters had been waiting to see for many years are now working together in the same training camp. They encourage one another, pass along experience and methods, train together, and continue improving their abilities to reach a higher level.
Make sure that in your daily routine, training routine like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, like, you know, it's accurate to your opponent's style.
Terence Crawford speaks highly of Manny Pacquiao and describes him as a once-in-a-generation legend whose talent, discipline, and accomplishments have motivated fighters around the world.
Hard work ain't never killed nobody. We working.
Max Kellerman says Terence Crawford has climbed to the same top tier as Manny Pacquiao, pointing out that the two are almost evenly matched, with Crawford coming out on top against Canelo.
This is the situation, guys. No one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division.
Get them all.
Forever, the record was 3 by Henry Armstrong. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that.
Right.
I don't count that.
Right.
Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing.
Legit.
And he did it by jumping middle. He came lightweight, junior welter, then he won a belt at junior middle, not the whole championship, and then skipped middle to fight Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed, for the Ring Magazine super middleweight championship of the world, and left no doubts, including with Canelo, who was all class after the fight but knew what had just happened.
Manny Pacquiao has been putting in hard training for his fight with Floyd Mayweather, concentrating on building strength, improving speed, and boosting endurance to perform at his best in the ring. During his training camp, Manny spent a lot of time on pad drills, refining his combinations, improving accuracy and timing to keep every punch precise and powerful. He shares that boxing is his true love, talking about how much he missed being in the sport and committing completely to intense training every single day.
I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been I started boxing when I was young, so good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like the passion, the fire in my eyes, to work hard, like that, is still there.
This time Manny feels completely ready, confident that his skills and progress will make this fight unlike their first, showing his development clearly.
A lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now, and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again, the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition, and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to.
Manny also highlights the importance of consistency, finishing every training session with focus, including stick drills and conditioning, to remain sharp and fully prepared for the fight ahead.
So then we have 1, 2, 3. Where do you have it, mate? Have it, guys.
Teddy Atlas gave a thorough breakdown comparing Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, pointing out the strengths and weaknesses of both legendary fighters. He started with age, giving them equal marks as experienced veterans. Then he looked at wear and tear, noting that Mayweather had less damage thanks to his defensive approach, giving him a slight advantage. For reflexes and timing, Pacquiao got the nod because he had recently faced tough opponents like Barrios, keeping his skill sharp, while Mayweather's time away from the ring could affect his timing early on. When it came to power, Pacquiao was recognized as the natural puncher, with Mayweather's size balancing things out. In speed, both received credit, Mayweather for smooth, fluid movement and Pacquiao for exceptional hand and foot speed. On defense, Mayweather stood out as a master, while Pacquiao also showed solid defensive ability.
Made a chart of advantages, disadvantages at this point for both these, these iconic fighters, right? At this point. All right, number one, advantage, disadvantage, age, right? I put even. They each get a check. They're both old, right? So that's number one. The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. At least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, Barrios recently. And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his.
In terms of conditioning, Pacquiao got a slight advantage thanks to his recent intense camp with Barrios. Mayweather stays in great shape consistently. Looking at other factors, Mayweather had a mental edge from winning their first fight, but Pacquiao's recent activity kept him alert and ready. Teddy Atlas wrapped up by noting that styles make fights, pointing out that Mayweather's approach could be challenging, while Pacquiao's recent experience was important. In the end, he called it a draw, saying the matchup's details could lead to discussion and reflection among fans.
Especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been the naturally better puncher. Not the naturally bigger guy, though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed! Who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, I mean, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check. No advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. I mean, Pacquiao gets hit more, but, you know, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man there. Conditioning. Hey, Floyd lives clean. He always seems to be in
Oladipo questioned why so much attention is still on older boxing stars, especially Floyd Mayweather, pointing out that by his next fight, he will be almost 49. He said it might be time to let younger fighters take the stage, mentioning names like Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Keshan Davis, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez, showing that the sport has a strong group of rising talent. Speaking about Manny Pacquiao, Oladipo praised his excellent condition, referring to a strong win over Mario Barrios, but questioned Mayweather's readiness, wondering if exhibition-level fitness would hold up in a real fight. He added that both could still earn big paydays, even at their age, making such matchups feel more like glorified sparring than serious competition.
When's it gonna stop? When are we gonna stop rolling out these old-timers? And Floyd is an old-timer, people. I think he's gonna be 49 by the time this fight rolls around. When are we gonna stop wheeling them out? Like, let it go. Let the youngsters come through and let them take the shine. Like, it's just getting... Honestly, it's getting crazy. And I say all this, I will watch it. Of course I will watch it because I'm a big Floyd fan and a big Manny Pacquiao fan. But, like, the youngsters need their time to shine now. We've got a good group of youngsters. I was in Vegas to watch Ryan Garcia. I looked around the ring. I saw Shakur Stevenson. I saw Keyshawn Davis. I saw Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez. Like, we've got a good bunch. Let them have their shine. Don't need to see this anymore. Honestly, I really don't. Manny Pacquiao is in great shape, right? We saw him against Mario Barrios. He could have been a world champion. We haven't seen Floyd for a while. Obviously, he's been doing his exhibitions. He always looks in.
Oladipo also talked about rising stars and promising heavyweights. David Benavidez was described as big and aggressive, with several strong fights ahead, including possible bouts with Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, each expected to be intense high-stakes matchups. He praised these fighters for their fearlessness, showing they are ready to face top opponents without hesitation. Oladipo also highlighted upcoming events, like Inoue versus Junto Nakatani at the Tokyo Dome, predicting a full house. He mentioned Clarissa Shields and her dominance, and noted the significance of British prospects like Conor Benn, who could play a key role for promoters on Sky Sports. He stressed the importance of carefully signing and developing young talent, saying the future of boxing relies on giving the new generation a chance, while still honoring legends like Mayweather and Pacquiao.
If this fight's going to be a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder, a 10-rounder, I don't know what size gloves they're using. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, people. I don't know. It is what it is. Look, maybe I'm putting too much stock into it. Let them just have their fight. Again, I do want to know what's going to happen with Provodnikov, Pacquiao. I'm guessing that probably is cancelled. Like, if you're Pacquiao, why on earth would you fight Provodnikov when you've got the Mayweather check waiting for you? And if you're Mayweather, same thing. Why would you fight Mike Tyson, the Congo, when you've got the Pacquiao check waiting for you? And we are led to believe both are under financial strain. I don't necessarily believe that, but this will make them good money. If they are, they're going to walk away with a nice 8-figure check each for what will probably be a glorified sparring session. I know Pacquiao's spoken about in the last couple of days, so I'm going to take Mayweather's I don't think we think of it like that.
Paulie Malignaggi sees the upcoming fight as another major payday similar to the first Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao matchup. Although the 2015 fight had huge hype, it did not deliver the non-stop excitement fans expected. Instead, it played out as a careful tactical battle. Fans wanted constant action, but much of the bout felt like a strategic chess match in gloves, rather than an all-out brawl. Even though this rematch is officially a sanctioned fight, and not an exhibition, the focus on spectacle and entertainment remains. Manny Pacquiao, despite his age, shows excellent conditioning and keeps the speed and sharpness that made him famous worldwide.
That one was also a little bit too late, and they didn't really fight with that passion and fire. It was more like, I'll dance, you dance, and if nobody gets hurt, we both win, you know? And that's not really what fans want to see. Having said that, the first time around was for the championship of the world. Floyd was champion. Pacquiao was challenging him. I think Floyd had the WBC title at the time, so on and so forth. And you know what I say about. And at the time, it was still a fight that was viable within the whole world landscape of the welterweight division. This time around, it's not really a viable fight within the landscape of the welterweight division. But it's like I always complain about Canelo. As long as you don't take the belts with you and hold them hostage, and the sanctioning bodies allow you to hold them hostage, I don't mind guys doing this kind of thing. Let's face it. Is it the only time we've seen this? We've seen this time and again. I mean, Leonard did the third fight with Duran and Hearns in 1980.